Hello, hello. It is day 18 of 21, and today I am grateful for things coming together. Actually, it's not things coming together, it's um, kind of that moment where things actually sink in. So, you know how sometimes when people they'll say a joke and then it takes a couple of minutes for someone to like register what just happened and then they find it funny and then they laugh. That's kind of what I mean. So like things finally sinking in and like getting the joke or getting the punchline. So I I've had several realizations lately just about life and health and business and just everything. And it's funny because a lot of the things that my coach and a couple of other people have said to me over the last year plus have finally kind of just sunk in, and I've been like, oh, that's what they were talking about, or that's what that meant. And kind of with those realizations, I've been thinking about like all the times where there was just a delay in processing. There was a delay in receiving the message. And kind of just laughing about it because, eventually we get the message. Eventually I get the message and take the action and, do the thing. But this kind of particular time really makes me think about not only kind of receiving the message and kind of getting the information that I'm supposed to get, but it also makes me realize that we get what we get when we're supposed to get it. So that whole kind of divine timing and all the pieces having to fit together and wanting to rush to get to certain things, but really it's not the right time because all the pieces aren't in place or we haven't met the right person to then, you know, give us the next tool or the stepping stone to get to where we're trying to go. So it's kind of like all the pieces coming together, and there is a sense of relief in that because we realize that we we don't have to rush, that we get it when we get it, but obviously like not stopping forward movement and stopping taking action. But it's just been really kind of funny, like I have to laugh at myself a little because it's been very me seeing how I've been in my own way. So there's been some fear along with the realization of, certain pieces to this puzzle couldn't have come until I got over the fear, but I had to do, A, B, or C before I could get to the fear, to see the fear, to see I was in the way, to get over the fear, like all that stuff. So, yeah, it's just been it's been a really interesting, I'll say week, last couple of weeks because there's just a lot of pieces that I'm seeing that are finally coming together. And it's like, oh, that's what she was talking about. Or, oh, that's what that meant. You write down a little thought that you have, whenever it was, or, a dream that you have. And 6 months later, it's like, okay, 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 now I get it. That's what that meant. So I'm I'm grateful for the little nuggets like dropping in and finally coming together because um, yeah, now I have clarity, and I've talked about clarity. I know I've talked about fear, um, and it's just been really clear how the fear has played a process. Me being in my own way has played a process. Me encountering certain people has played a part of the process. How certain things just couldn't happen at a certain time. So like all of it kind of just dropping in and being like, okay, so like this is the journey. This is why I should have stopped freaking out months ago and just let things be because I'm going to get it when I get it. I'm going to take the action when I feel it's time to take the action. And yeah, can't get it done, you can't get it wrong. It's all working out. Remember? It's all working out. So, yeah, I'm grateful for that awareness because it's just been I've had like little chuckles to myself throughout the day, um, today and a few other days. So I'm grateful for awareness. I'm grateful for things finally dropping in. I'm finally able to, you know, laugh at the joke, so to speak, because I understand and get the punchline. So I'm celebrating that because it feels good to be in the know, but I know there are other things that I'm still trying to figure out. So that is also okay. But yeah, things dropping in today feels really good. And just seeing how things are starting to fit together, that, yeah, I'm grateful for that. So I hope you are also having some of the same in your life, like some answers, some pieces starting to fit together, and you also realizing what the message was supposed to mean, even if it was 6 months ago or 2 years ago. So that is what we have for today.